we started writing By the Hands of the Devil, we wanted to not repeat ourselves, so we started coming up with different riffs and sounds and ideas that we put together with the drums, bass, everything. We decided to take a different approach. And then we wanted to have a different style of lyrical content in the album.
Well, the whole lyrical content on this album is a lot different than the past couple of Satan's Host albums. Our last vocalist did a lot of the lyrics on those albums, and he kind of had his own perception and what he wanted to perceive, which was fine, but it kind of just went in a full circle as far as I was concerned. I felt that there was a lot more the band had to say and express, so on this new album, me, Harry, and Pat, we all contributed on the lyrics.
Nocturnal bloodlines passed down for centuries. Hidden knowledge has been concealed.
A lot of the material was already written by Pat, and he only gave me license to do one song, Fallen Angel, and so I did the complete lyric credit on that and wrote that song as a whole. Dementia and Inferior Worlds was primarily written by Anthony.
Stand before the flame, profanely inclined. Corpus of the flesh, in darkness we shall burn.
Each individual song just came on its own, and at different moments we just got an energy going and a feeling, and we went with it, and we kept restructuring, recreating our ideas. And then I wanted to do a lot of different lead styles, but not oversaturate the album with leads. So I worked on having a little less leads than I would normally have, but yet keep the feel of the classical kind of music that I've always been influenced by, a lot of the older style music, but yet having the modern style edge.
Drum tracks took me, I averaged an hour per song. I mean, the way Dave's recording right now, what we did, we'd go in and do a whole rough track with the guitar and figure out all the click tracks, and then I'd have to go in there and do all my performance behind the click track. And it took some time, you know, there's times we'd come up to a point, he really liked something, and then there's times he heard things and he'd go, well, that was great, let's go back and try this here, try this there, and I'd try it, and we just had a really great working relationship in the studio. It's a blast to work with Dave in the studio. It's really great.
Actually recording it only took about a day to finish that. It was pretty quick and easy, just one bass line per song really, just go back and fix anything that I did wrong, but it went pretty fast and actually relatively easy. Dave's really easy to work with.
Dave's a real great guy. He has a lot of input. Basically, he lets you go on the fly and do what you want. And then after he gets a couple of takes, 3 or 4 different takes, he takes the best 1 or 2, and then he adds his input if he feels that there's something else extra needed.
2 full days, maybe 2.5 days, and doing all the rhythm tracks. Because I'll do anywhere from 4 to 8 tracks of the identical rhythm for left and right sides.
It only took me about 3 days to record the whole project, which wasn't a whole lot of time, but we got everything done, and it was really a great time. We were laughing the whole time. Yeah, so getting back into Satan's Host was no problem at all. Pat and I have had a long history together, and it's just like not seeing your best friend or your brother for 5 or 10 years, and then all of a sudden getting together, there's that chemistry that goes on that automatically attracts you to each other.
As the walls crumble down and the questions of your faith, giving no real answers as the truth slips away.
The stuff we're doing hasn't really been done before. Mixing kind of power metal with black metal with thrash metal, just kind of throwing it all together, and I think it's really original, and I've never heard anything like it before, and I'm really proud to be a part of it.
Now it's coming out May 3rd, USA, by the Hands.